Hey you, do you spend hours playing Combat Warriors?
Yes.
Is the thought of grinding making you lose your sanity?
He's right.
Do you find beating people to be very difficult?
That's me.
Well, here I am, bro. I'm about to change your lives and show you the most easiest and most efficient ways to give your Combat Warriors gameplay that extra flair of skill.
Yes! Yeah!
Before we get into this video, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe with notifications on. I'm trying to reach 110k subscribers by the end of this year, so be sure to support your boy and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it, bruh. Alright, so basically I put together a list of some tips and tricks that is going to help you get better in Combat Warriors. So let's get into tip number one. So tip number one is canceling your weapon swing. So what is canceling your weapon swing, you may ask? So what canceling your weapon swing is basically when you swing, you cancel it. So this is used in many different types of situations. Let's say you're about to attack somebody and you know you're going to get parried, so you just cancel your swing. To cancel your swing, you just once you swing, just put your weapon away, basically. Like, as you guys can see, every time I swing, I just put my weapon away and it cancels my swing. This is very important, bro. Alright, so here's an example, alright? So let's say there's somebody here and I know they're gonna parry me. Like, for example, right here. I knew he was gonna parry me there, so I canceled my swing. This is a very important tip. Honestly, it saves your life, bro. Like, let's say you know somebody's gonna parry you, you cancel your swing, you save your own life, bro. So it's a cool little trick to have. I see a lot of competitive players and sweaty players using this all the time. So yeah, you could play around with this thing and use it whenever you want. You could add it to your gameplay. It's honestly a good trick to know, man. Canceling your swing, pretty useful, saves your life whenever you know you're about to get parried. And honestly, it's a nice bait as well. Like, you could bait your opponents with this thing. So it's a pretty simple trick. That's that. Alright, next tip that we have here is make use of your utility. So use whichever utility you have. They're super reliable and can save your life. Like, whether you only have the kunais or the grenades or bear trap, C4, whatever you have, make sure you use it. Utilities are very important and they're probably one of the most important things in the game. So make sure you guys use your utility. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get you guys an example of me using my utility. Like, look at that, bro. I'm using my kunais. Kunais are probably one of the best utilities. So if you guys are looking for utility, the most ones I would recommend the most are probably the kunais, C4s, and probably bandages. Honestly, utility is very important. Make sure you guys use your utility. If you can't afford the kunais or the C4, make use of whatever you have, like whether it be the grenades or the Molotov. Like, use anything you have, bro. Trust me, a lot of people sleep on utility. Utility is very important. Like, look at this situation I'm in right now, bro. I'm about to die, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and try to use my utility here to see if I could survive, because obviously I want to survive as long as I can. I don't want to ruin my KDR. And look, bro, I literally just hit over here. I'm popping my bandages now. Look, see, I'm back. I'm ready. Back in the game, bro. Back in the game, bro. Look at that. See, this is what I mean, bro. Make sure you guys use your utility. Utility is very important. And look at this guy. He literally accepted his fate. He knows he's gonna die. But yeah, man, kunais and C4 is probably the best utilities you guys could buy right now. Look at the C4. C4s are great, man. Like, this guy, anywhere he goes, it's just like passive income. Like, I could literally just kill him whenever I want. Like, look at this. Yeah, man. C4s are great. If people are in big circles or just chilling, you could just throw in the C4 there, get a bunch of XP and stuff like that. Wait, hold on, let me steal this. He's climbing the thing and I just stole it, bro. I love super jumping, bro. Super jumping is so fun. I kind of feel bad for doing that, bro. He was taking his sweet time climbing up the thing. He was thinking that he was the first one to get the RPG, and I literally just super jump over everything and get it. Well, I'm not even gonna ask, bro. But yeah, that is my tip for you guys. Make sure to use all of your utility. Doesn't matter what utility you have. Use anything you have. It saves your life. Very important tip, bro. Bro, kunais are so broken, man. Look at this. I literally just two-shot people with kunais. One kunai to the head and one swing, they're dead. Kunais are probably one of the best utilities you could have in this game. But yeah, I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover for this tip, which is making use of all of your utility. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay, he just reset. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next tip I have for you guys is understanding how parrying works. So a lot of new players have an issue with parrying, like whether it be panic parrying, which leads to their death, or just not knowing when to parry or when to time their parrying. Parrying is probably one of the most important aspects of this game, and it's important to understand how it's gonna, like how it works basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over some do's and don'ts for this tip and explain what to do when to parry and what not to do when it comes down to parrying. Like I said, bro, like parrying is a big part of this game. If you get parried in this game, you pretty much just die, because like if they kick you down, they stomp you, you're pretty much dead. So I'm gonna go over some do's and don'ts when it comes down to parrying. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into do's and don'ts now. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the don'ts. What not to do when it comes down to parrying. Do not be one of those people that panic parry. Panic parrying is basically like, if somebody is about to attack you or does attack you, you get scared and you just keep spamming your parry, hoping you parry him somehow. That's not how it works. Please do not panic parry, alright? Alright, so second don't. So, whenever you rush somebody, do not attack right away. So I'm gonna go ahead and rush this guy and I'm gonna attack him, and look what happens. He parries me. Look at that, man. So whenever you do rush somebody, wait a second or two before attacking. They'll most likely waste their parry, and then that's your chance to go ahead and attack. Don't attack right away, bro. Don't make that mistake. Okay, so now we're gonna go over some do's. Like, these are the things you want to do. You want to bait your opponent's parry, just like that. Like I said, guys, well, like you want to bait their parry, and whenever somebody does miss a parry, that's a free shot for you. One hit or two hits, you could get them in if you're lucky enough. But honestly, make sure you guys like try to bait your opponent's parries as much as possible. You can do that by like I said, like waiting a second before you attack and all that kind of stuff. So try to bait their parry. Important. Personally, what I kind of do to bait my opponent's parry is basically I want them to think that I'm gonna attack them. Like, it's kind of like playing mind games with them and making them think you're gonna do something. So yeah, like I said, one of the best ways to do this is wait a second or two before swinging your weapon at them. Most of the time they will parry and waste their parry, and that's a cue for you to go in and get a free hit in. All right. So yeah, like I said, it takes a lot of practice. You just play around, and okay, I just got third party. It's so hard, bro. Okay, let's move on to the next tip. Alright, so the last and final tip for this video is movement. So movement is probably one of the most important things in this game. You always want to constantly be moving around, sliding around, dodging around, because there's a lot of things happening in this game. Whether it be random people throwing kunais, swinging at you, whether it be people with crossbows, longbows, just like shooting around the map. C4s, like you always want to be moving around, otherwise you just end up dead in this game. If you're not moving around in this game, it's pretty bad. Movement is probably one of the most important things in this game, and yeah, make sure you always move around, slide around, make sure you play in shift lock, try to flick a lot, and it's important to move around. You basically can't always rely on parrying, because like parrying is not always gonna work. Like when there's multiple people on you, you can't always parry everything, right? Like parrying is not the answer to everything. You want to go ahead and make sure you always have movement as well. Make sure you dodge people's attacks. Yeah, you can't always rely on parrying, so like movement is gonna be your best friend, bro. So make sure you like use your rolls, make sure you use your slides, make sure you always dodge your opponent's attack and get attack of your own in. So yeah, make sure you just like kind of create your own movements. Movements is probably one of the most important things. I don't know how many times I said that, but it's facts, bro. Make sure you guys move around, bro. Roll around, slide around, do everything you can. Do not stand still. But keep in mind, you have a stamina bar as well, so keep an eye on your stamina. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the tips and tricks right here. I don't want to make the video too long. But yeah, if you guys found this video helpful and want to see a part 2, I definitely have a lot more of tips and tricks I could share with you guys. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want a part 2, or if there's something else you guys want me to address in a part 2, let me know. Other than that, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. I'll see you next time.